Imagine this. You're parked, late at night, in the quiet of nowhere. The radio hums softly, just the faintest noise in the background. You're with someone you trust, in a car that feels like a safe haven against the darkness outside. But something isn't right. You can't quite put your finger on it. Tonight, I'm going to tell you a story that may change the way you think about every lonely night drive. The story of the Hookman. It begins like so many stories do, with a couple, young and carefree, driving down a quiet road far from the city. It's the kind of night where the air is thick with silence, and the only sound is the hum of the engine. There's no one around for miles, or so they think. That night, they're parked at a secluded spot, a place where the trees cast long shadows and the moon barely lights the way. They're alone, but not for long. The radio crackles. A news report fills the silence. Breaking news. There has been an escape from the state penitentiary. A dangerous convict is on the loose. Described as a man with a hook for a hand, he is considered armed and extremely dangerous. Please remain in well-lit areas and lock your doors. Do not approach him. Suddenly, the air feels colder. A weight presses down on the couple. The news report fades, but the dread lingers, creeping into their minds. They brush it off. After all, what are the chances that a killer with a hook is nearby? They're fine. But then, a sound. A tapping, soft at first. Maybe it's a tree branch brushing against the window, or something else. It stops. Then comes the scraping, like metal dragging across metal. It's slow. It's deliberate. The hairs on the back of their necks stand up. Should they leave? It feels too late to go now, but the unease gnaws at them. The girl, sensing something's wrong, insists they drive away. But as the engine roars to life, a horrible realization dawns on them. As they speed away, the girl looks back. There, hanging from the door handle, is a bloody hook. It's the last thing she sees before the car rounds a bend. The convict had been there, outside the car, trying to get in. And now he's gone. But the hook remains. A warning. You may think this is just an old story, but the question remains. What would you do if you heard that scraping sound? What if the radio warned you that something was out there, but you didn't listen? What if, just like that couple, you found yourself in the same terrifying situation? Could you escape? Or would the Hookman find you, too? Next time you drive alone late at night, remember the hook. And remember, you're never truly alone, because sometimes something is waiting for you in the dark. Sleep tight, if you can.